Hello, hello. It is our Thursday morning WildFlow call. My name is Dana Lynn, and we come together every Thursday morning as a superfood lifestyle support group. And I record the first little piece where we get in our bodies because when we're in our body, when we're embodied, when we're feeling sensations in our body, then we're not listening to thoughts in our head. We can't really do both at the same time. And some programming is running in the, like the computer program is kind of running it, but some of that programming can surface when we begin to get in the body. So the whole purpose of WildFlow is really to have an embodiment practice that comes from the intuition that rests within you and learning how to tap into that. And so anything that I suggest here is yours to do what you wish with. Today, I'm feeling a bit more like part of the WildFlow aspect is that you can actually move pretty quickly. You can get into a flow that is pretty dance-like, and the benefits of that is that you're moving your lymphatic system. If you are trying to cleanse things from your system, but you're not actually moving your lymph through walking, through dancing, through swimming, through, trampoline jumping, through all kinds of shaking, then your lymph doesn't move unless your muscles and your body move. It doesn't have its own, the heart pumping doesn't move lymph. What moves lymph is is movement of the body. So if you're doing, vacuuming, carrying laundry, that's great. But oftentimes that's not enough. And so what I thought we would do for this version of WildFlow, I am standing, I'm feeling quite energetic. So I welcome you all to get on your feet. Create some space. You don't need to be on camera. No one can see you in the recording. And you can get off camera if you wish, but I really welcome you to stand. And in the standing process, we're going to move. So I don't usually do this with any music. I love doing it outside with my bare feet on the earth and certainly walking on the earth. But I welcome you to just start to move. You can start with bouncing, see how that feels on your knees. If it feels not so good on your knees, then bring your hips back so that you can use the strength of your buttocks muscles, and then you don't depend on your knees. So just move, shake, start to get into your own wild flow of movement. It doesn't need to look like mine, but for the next few minutes, we're gonna move. Your heart's gonna beat faster. You don't need to do anything specific, but move your limbs. Move your shoulders. Move your breath. Move your hips. Get into a flow that really works for you. Really let it go. Protect your joints and muscles by closing your eyes, by tuning in with them. Let it be a dance to your own music, your own movement. Keep going. Keep going. It's important to just keep going. If you need a little rest, then just slow it down. Just slow it down. But let your breath be continuous. Let your awareness sink into your body. Let yourself find a rhythm and a vibration that works for you. And if you had a period of slowing down, then speed up again. Move and shake. Move and shake. Let it work for you. Work as hard or as easily as you'd like. Activate those joints. Let your heart start pumping. Let it be safe for you. Don't ignore your ankles or your hips or your knees if they are talking to you. They're talking to you for a reason. Keep going. Move that lymph. If you have a trampoline, this is amazing. If you have a jump rope, also amazing. If you have a jump rope, you can even use it this way, because using it this way helps you get into that spiraling motion with your body. Keep going. Let yourself move. Learn how to move without music. Learn how to follow your body's impulses, how it wants to move, how it wants to shake. Feel alive. If your energy is not quite here, then match it. Find what is here for you. You can slow it down. You can get into a flow of just your upper body if you want to sit. There's no need to do anything that doesn't match where you are, this edge, but learn how to push it a little when it feels right. Learn how to find the edge, feel the edge, and then explore it with a little more movement, a little more opportunity. Dance and move. Dance and move. Flow with your body's desire. Find a movement that feels really good and stay there for a bit. Let your heart rate and your breath come up. Go faster. Just by your own movement can start to find a flow. Find a flow. This isn't a show. This is your own flow. No one's watching. Let your breath be deep and keep going. Keep going. You may notice how you start to explore one movement and your body responds very differently one side to the other. Just notice it. Allow yourself to be totally in touch with what's happening inside. What feels good. Moving that lymph, moving that blood. Moving those muscles, creating a nice torque on your bones. Someone said to me last week, we need that impact. But what I said to her was, we need the impact. We need to learn how to receive the ground. That impact shouldn't be rigid in this way, but we receive the ground in a spiral, in a beautiful sense of knowing that there's nothing linear, that impact is not sudden and jarring, but it's receiving and softening into the ground, into the floor. And that uses the muscles of your legs, hips, low back, ankles, everything so much differently. Few more minutes, keep going. Learn to receive the ground. Receive your body and any limitations that feel present. Receive them with grace. Flow with them. Allow yourself to be just as you are. No need to fix. No need to push, force, strive. No need. Just be. Be you. Move like you. Really let your breath be deep. Receive your breath into your belly. This is your cardiovascular edge that activates your power. You're finding your breath and heart rate. You're finding it all in relationship to movement. Keep going. Keep going. 1 more minute. Make it count. 1 more minute, make it count. If you're all done, then don't make it count. Just start to slow down where you are. Don't go 1 more minute because I said so. All right, start to slow down. Start to notice what you activated. Start to let your breath fill you with love and life. Start to notice those edges of your body that desire even more attention, even more love. Learning to understand their messages and their connections. Thank your body if it started to sweat. If it started to sweat, then we activated an even deeper detox pathway. The lymph loves when you sweat through movement. The body loves when you sweat through movement that is your making. It is your design. You are creating the movement. No one else is telling you how to move. You are learning to move and explore through your own inner knowing. This is the gold. So winding down, noticing that those parts of you that wish to have a little love before you stop, perhaps your hips and your low back, breathe into them. Thanking your body all the time, what it allows you to do, what it allows you to experience. Not leaving any joint unexplored. Thanking your heart and lungs for circulating the energy for you. Taking any information that you received, maybe your breath wasn't as deep as you would like, just noticing without needing to fix it, just no judgment, information. Just information. Maybe part of the information is I don't sweat enough. I don't move my body to sweat enough. I'd like to do that more. Okay, great information. And if you have the space, if you're watching the recording, I welcome you to to lie down on your floor with your scapula, these beautiful wing bones on your back, and your sacrum, this beautiful space in your low back, these two places of connection lying flat on the earth. To continue to explore being in this body, fully embodied, full of spirit. When we can activate deeper parts of us, then light and spirit can find them too. Be well.